And she actually phrased it as, oh, she has this good baby, but, she's tired. She's like, I need sleep. She'll tell us this. I need sleep. And meanwhile, here's this other, oh yeah, she sleeps. And there's that compare-itis is her trap.
Yeah. I'm Coco Cabral, and welcome to Coco's Flame Zone, where I help you to train, transform, and triumph in life. If you are a parent caught in the trap of compare-itis, when you compare your kid to some other parent's kid, I found the answer from pediatric neuropsychologist Dr. Sarah Levin Allen when I asked her that question on behalf of one of my clients in my flamenco fitness program. So I know you're just as busy as I am. Her answer is just a couple minutes long. Here we go.
Her daughter is like super spunky. Like she's got the personality already. Oh, we love her. We love her. And she was with a mom friend of hers with also a baby girl who's just a couple months younger. Her friend's daughter is more, one of those quiet babies.
First of all, under age 6, there's huge variability in developmental skills, in the way that skills develop. Some kids will be talking, first words around 1 and then start to build into sentences. Some kids don't say anything. And then at 3, they're all of a sudden speaking full paragraphs of things. And this is true for, some kids walk before 1, some kids walk closer to 1.5, and so some kids crawl, some kids skip crawling altogether. And that is just the nature of the brain. I won't even test any kids under 6 because there's so much variability in the way that the brains develop that, really what you're seeing one day can turn into the next. But these are just differences in the way the brains develop. Some have a little bit of a quieter personality, some have a little spunkier. Over time, that spunkiness will pay off. I swear. It's just exhausting to parent. It's really tiring. In the beginning, it's physically tiring and emotionally draining to have to entertain something that's running around the house so much. And later on, it might be hard to shape some of those behaviors, but those are ones that are going to push those boundaries a bit and really become fun, exciting adults. Again, it's just tough to keep them inside a box and keep them from keeping that strength their strength and not their weakness. And when you have a quiet baby too, that can be wonderful along the way. And, that mom may run into other hiccups in other ways, trying to bring their kid kind of out into the world a little bit more. And honestly, the combination of the 2 kids is probably your best bet, to have them become friendly with each other, because they'll learn from each other a little bit more too, maybe take on each other's roles. And so, you don't just know that there's so much variability in skill development at those ages. And really what you want to do, again, go back to matching brains, right? What does your brain need right now? You are fatigued, you are tired, you need that sleep, you're going to need to be able to refuel. So do flamenco dancing, take the time to do that. Get people to help support you so that you can have some people watching. Add some engagement for her so it doesn't have to be you all the time, because that's what your child needs. That's what your little one needs. And, the other one may need more to be more engaged at times. And so, I would just say that really look at those brain patterns and then go back to saying, what are the needs of me and my child at this time? And how do I meet those needs? And if you're thinking about what your kid's little brain needs to learn and what can I teach them, you're going to come out of that trap of starting to look around to see if you're doing a good job, and you're going to be able to look right in front of you.
Oh, wow. Brava, Sarah. Thank you for answering that question. I thank you on behalf of her, because it just came up the other evening in after class.
If you got as much out of that as I did, please do your part to help other parents be served this particular episode by YouTube, by booping that like button, maybe even directly sharing this episode with a parent friend of yours who needs to hear this and who needs to break free from compare-itis. Also, if you have any additional questions for Dr. Sarah, feel free to drop a comment and I will make sure that she receives that question. And you can also connect with her with the links that I have provided in the description below. So with that, here we go, breaking our compare-itis and